A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the. Jimmie Killebrew gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field.
You got ball, you got ball.
Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, here we go.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, no outs here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
He froze him on the fastball there. Keston Hiura is retired to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Milwaukee, Walter Ito. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
0-1.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he pops it up. Pena has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order. The pitcher, Jimmie Killebrew, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Hey, here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up for Los Angeles, Jimmie Killebrew. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Walter Ito. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. To short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Darren McCowan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. 3 up, 3 down. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Bradley Zimmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And it's fouled away.
Here we go, right now, folks.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In is Christian Yelich.
the right fielder.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps. It's racking him up.
7th inning stretch.
In now, Jimmie Killebrew. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Come on. Killebrew.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, cue it up and drive.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Let's go.
Waiting on it is Zimmer. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He went down on strikes last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Got it for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes. Striding into the box, Walter Ito. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Hit hard on the ground to second. Correa's gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, come on, guys.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Bradley Zimmer. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a slider that can't catch the outside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And here in the extra frames, he's just now coming up on pitch number 100.
Yeah, Matty, this is unbelievable.
And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. Can't do much more. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Jimmie Killebrew. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he can come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Throw on to first, and Gabriel Ruiz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 67, Gabriel.
Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-2 once more. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And this will be fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
All right, here we go now.
And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So this amazing performance continues as they're still without their first hit, and the side is retired again. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Walter Ito.
The third baseman, Walter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1-1. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Travis Blankenhorn. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Oh, there goes the perfect game in extra innings. And, partner, that will end his magnificent no-hit bid. Shades of Harvey Haddix there for a while, but he surrenders his first hit here in the extra frames. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Brewers win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Sal Romano earns his 3rd win.